Hello, my friends. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to Stamp Together Saturday. I am Amy Rich, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator who is very, very happy to be here with you this morning on this gorgeous day here in southern Minnesota. We've been able to say that quite a bit the last few weeks. And yay us for having beautiful weather. So great to be with you on a beautiful day, making a beautiful card with very, very simple supplies. So how is everybody doing today? Is it gorgeous where you are too? Is that a trend around the nation? I don't know. I haven't heard for sure. I do know, I've heard about weather in Europe, so I pray that that is okay, but gorgeous here and so grateful for that. Hello, good morning. Oh, they're coming to watch. Yay. Lynn, Joan, good to have you here. Thank you so much for being here. I feel like even though we have been meeting regularly, I feel like I've been out of it a little bit just because there's been a lot going on personally in life. So thank you for sticking with me. And my favorite this whole week was over in the catalog kickoff group. Rain in Washington, boo. In the catalog kickoff group this week when we went over and through the new online exclusives, that was really, really fun for me. And I talked about something I love for an hour. And I love that many of you joined me for that as well. So that was really, really fun. But today, we're going to do a simple card that actually, I'm going to give you some tips about ways that you can step it up a little bit. But it's a great card because it uses our beautiful colors and our cardstock. And I know there's been a huge buzz about cardstock this week, but I'm just excited to have colors that coordinate and products that look great together. And I go with the flow with just about everything. So it's very, very exciting to me to just be able to use color and I love paper. I do. I love paper. Even the plain ones like we're going to do today. So let's flip the camera and get started because I know if it's a beautiful day where you are, you're going to want to get out and enjoy it. We have a festival at the brewery today. It is called Bachfest. And so it's very busy on my end of town because I live on the brewery end. And I don't know. It's a little bit crazy for me, but I'll just enjoy, I think, being at home and spending some time outside. So, all right, let's flip the camera and get going. There we go. All right, that's a little better. All right, so you can see in front of me the supplies that I am using. Good morning, Sherry, Maggie, Kathy. Who else is here? Julie. Great to have everybody. So as you can see, I chose yellows and greens for I know it did a little spinning there. I hope we're okay. I chose yellows and greens for my 4 shades of the same color. I knew I wanted to use something springy, so I knew I wanted to use Lemon Lime Twist. And then, hi, Deborah. And then I also, thanks, Kathy. It feels good to cut off a bunch of hair at this time of year. I knew I wanted to use Lemon Lime Twist. So then it was like, okay, I had to find yellowy greens, and I was going to do Granny Apple Green in here. And then I was like, nope, it's not quite right. So I grabbed my lemon lolly, my lemon lime twist, old olive, and mossy meadow. And I love this range of colors here. So in the cutting instructions, I said the lightest was the larger one and the darkest was the smaller one. So I just graduated color as I went here. And then for my medium size shape, I grabbed these. I'm missing one here, but I grabbed these. These are from the Season of Green and Gold Sweet Collection in the online exclusives. And as many of you know, it's probably my favorite sweet collection of all time, and that's saying a lot. So we're going to grab Mossy Meadow for the sentiment, and I'm going to start with that. And that comes from Hope You Know, from the, I think it's from the annual catalog. We had a stamp sale a while ago, back in the fall maybe. This is one that I grabbed because it's just such a great, it's got such beautiful sentiments. And so this one right here was perfect, sentiment wise and size wise. Is that Sharon Posadny? I get to hug you soon. Ah! I am so excited for On Stage, my friends. Much needed little break from reality here. And I am just stoked. And the fact that I get to see team members and other stamping friends is just a bonus for me. All right, let me zoom a little bit. I don't want to get too crazy there, but I'm gonna use Mossy Meadow for mine. Sentiment wise, any shape about this size I liked, because I know what the card is going to look like in the end. I liked the orientation of portrait for this tag here, so that worked out really well. And then I'm going to grab my 4 by 5 1/4. Hi, Becky. Basic white cardstock. And then we're just going to build our shades of yellow and green from the bottom up. So the first one, which is, I believe, 2 inches. I will put the cutting instructions graphic in the comments. And then I will be posting this in YouTube on YouTube as well. When I came to the realization, it's going to be such a weird transition when, as I'm putting my lives on YouTube, it's going to be out of order, and that bothers me. You know, that's thanks, Sharon. It bothers me that those are going to come out of order, but here's the deal. We have until July 6th to move all of our old live videos over to YouTube, but we only have 30 days for the ones starting February 19th. So I'm going to actually probably start now and go backwards. And then I'm going to keep doing the old ones as well. It's going to be weird, and I'm sorry for those of you who are over on YouTube. But the good news is I will have them all in their own little channels. So Stamp Together Saturday will have its own channel, and so will What's Up Stampers. So hopefully it'll be well enough organized that you'll be able to find what you need. It's so hard. It is so hard, my friends, to have that change. I just got an email from Facebook this morning just reminding of the changes and the dates and all that. So yeah, but you'll be able to find everything over in on YouTube, I hope, when all is said and done. Okay, so here's what it looks like when you graduate your little color strips, starting with the largest at the bottom. You will have a white space at the top. It's designed that way, so don't let that bother you. Then we're just going to add our sentiment popped up here over the top. And then what you can do is add some adhesive backed embellishments. I was toying with maybe adding some ribbon in the hole and stuff, but I think I've decided just to go with the adhesive backed embellishments. So it'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to choose, depending on your size of shape and your orientation of your shape, you know, you can kind of play with where exactly you want to put that sentiment. It is so pretty, and let's talk now about some other options. Okay. I'm so Tanya, I just read your comment, and I'm so grateful that you enjoy them. And it, it's a bummer, but you know what? I'm not going to let it ruin anything, or I'm going to try not to. Because, there's good content there, but it's old also. Some of it's really old. But anyway, let's just make the best of it, because it's a change we can't do anything about, right? So it'll be fine. All right, so now we're going to add our layer onto our card base. So what I was going to say was embossing the entire piece of 4x5 1/4 white once you've got it all on there would be great. But also you could emboss each of these pieces. You could do it in the same embossing folder or different embossing folder. I mean, there are so many great options. And I decided to go with rhinestones for mine, for my adhesive backed embellishments. You could use DSP for your strips instead. You could do all the same DSP and just cut it into these size strips and layer it with the space in between, or you could do different DSPs. I mean, let's be honest, this card layout could have lots of different possibilities here. So I'm just going to leave it simple like that. And I would love for you to, hi Carla, for you to post yours in the comments so that we can see what you're doing. Are you embossing? Are you using DSP? I chose the cardstock route, so because we've been talking, or I feel like I've been thinking in color buddies a little bit, so I decided to do that for my card and post it that way in the instructions. But really, your options are wide open here. Ribbons, whatever you want to do. So I hope you enjoy this card. It's a little bit different, but really fun. Next Saturday, let's talk about that really quick. I'm going to flip the camera. Next Saturday, I am going to not be live because I will be at Onstage, and we will be an hour ahead. So I know we'll be in the swing of Onstage for sure at that time of day. So I will be pre-recording, and I will be sharing with you, and it'll be scheduled to post at regular times, so feel free to come and watch. Also, come and share your card in the comments next week too. I want to see more of that, because I think one of my favorite things about what we do as a stamping community is share. So share yours in the comments. I would love to see your take on my card. All right. Have a great day. Those of you who are somewhere warm. I mean, for us, 50 is warm right now. So we're loving 50 degrees. And I'll check in while I'm in Raleigh. So rest assured, you will hear from me. But next week, we will be pre-recorded. And also, remember this week, What's Up Stampers will be on Tuesday instead of Wednesday, because I will be in Durham, North Carolina at Duke University doing some sightseeing. And, well, thanks. It feels really good. It makes me happy. Anyway, I won't be here Wednesday, so we're going to be here live Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central instead. So I will see you then. Have a great weekend, everybody.